Okay, so for this we're just doing standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E, and we'll start here with this extended kind of intro section. E power chord right off the gate here. Alright, hit it, hold it a moment, couple more, drop down, hit a D power chord at the open D, 2G, 3B there. Alright, then we move to a C power chord, 3A with the 5 on D and G. Hold that just a moment. Once again, bump it up 2 frets to this D power chord at the 5A, 7 on the D and G. Then we walk it down here at the G power chord, 3E, 5A, and D. Hit that down to the G flat at the 2 and the 4s. And then just start it over. Okay, go through that through the intro there, and eventually we kind of switch it up a little bit. Start kind of like E power chord, couple more, hold that, vocals are in, so it kind of like chills out a little bit. Okay, do it again. Walk the G to G flat. Okay, and we just cycle that, and then eventually we kind of walk it up to a G power chord. So start with the E's. Again. Alright, then we go E power chord to the G flat at the 2 and 4s there. And then walk it up to the G at the 3 and 5s. Okay, and then we just stay on the G for strum, strum, strum. Alright, then back off to the E. Walk it back up from the E, G flat to G. Alright, that's kind of like the last part of the verse there. And eventually we walk it up to the G, and we kind of like sync up with the vocal where it's down, down, down. And that's where we go. We go G power chord, G flat at the 2 and 4s, then the F at the 1 and 3. Just kind of hold that, and eventually silence, vocal riff there. And then we come into kind of like what the chorus will more or less look like. So start with the B power chord at the 2A, 4 and the D and G. Open E's, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. C power chord at the 3A, 5 on the D and G. Back off to the open E's for that same pattern. And we just bounce between that, you know, alternating between the B to E's, C's to E's. Alright, and once the verse really gets going here, we hit the open E, just let it ring. Then we do this kind of walk down and walk back up from the G, G flat, E, go back to the G flat, G, back to the G flat. So it's 3, 2, open, 2, 3, 2. Then we hit the B power chord to the E's, C power chord to the E's, kind of that same riff. Alright, and then the second kind of run through is we hit the open E, and we walk down this B, A, G power chord. So I like to just zoom it up here instead of trying to like pull off and then over. I just like to zoom up to this B, the 7, E with the 9 on the D and G, or the A and D. Then just take that right there, drop it down 2 frets to the A at the 5 and 7s, then to the G at the 3 and 5s, and just repeat that twice. Alright, then we just go back off to our B, E, C, E riff. Alright, and then eventually we switch to open A power chord. So open A, 2 on the D and G. And with this one, we hit it, let it ring, and then the first run through, we go strum, 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 strum. Then we do this quick kind of Sabbath sounding thing where we go 2A, open D, 4, 2, D. Alright, and then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4 on an open E. Alright, and we repeat that little bit twice. Alright, and the second run through with the A, hit the open A there, let it ring. Then we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we do this big scale down. Starting here on the G, we go 4, 2, open, 2, open. 4 on the D, open G. Then D we go 4, 2, 4, 2, 2A. So. Alright, and then the second half of it, kind of shift over. On the G here, we go 5, 4, 2, open, 4, 2, open. Alright, and then we go D string, 5, 4, 2A. Alright, and after that, we're getting kind of like the full-blown chorus, which is what we've seen before: B power chord to open E's, C power chord to open E's. Repeat the B power chord to open E's again. But once we're in the full-blown chorus, instead of going back to the C to opens, we go with the G flat here, that 2E, 4 on the D and A and D. Just hit it once, and then drop down, hit the B power chord of the 2A, 4 on the D and G, hit that once. And then just cycle it from there.